everyone, I'm Sandy and this is Creative Discovery in PaintShop Pro. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, a very warm welcome. If you click on the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner, you will be able to find your way back to my videos. Now for today's tutorial, I have another intermediate level tutorial. There are no plugins required. All of the supplies are listed in the description box below with links to get those things. So one is a mask. You can place that in your masks folder, but we are going to open it in the program. There is also a texture, so place that into the folder where you keep your textures. The others are just images from Pixabay. Okay, so grab all those things, get them organized, open PaintShop Pro, and let's hop into the tutorial. Here is a little preview of what we are going to be making in this tutorial. Now start by opening all of your images. This is a mask, so just minimize that for the moment. This is our corner, also minimize that one. Now duplicate both of these images and close the originals. Now first of all, resize the lady image, and we're going to use by pixels and place 600 in the width, and you'll get 461 in the height. Now make sure the lock aspect ratio is on and click OK. Now that is 600 by 461. Now you are going to resize this one by exactly the same amount. So this time you'll need to take the lock aspect ratio off to do 600 by 461 and click OK. It doesn't matter that this one's slightly distorted, but we need them both exactly the same size. Now we are going to go to Image and Arithmetic and click on these settings. Now in Image 1 you want to have the Floral Image, which is actually Image 2. So for this top one you need to place Image 2, and for the second image we're going to use this one, which is Image 1. It's just the way that they worked out. Now you're going to have the settings of average, click all channels, put 1 in here in the divisor and 25 in the bias, and tick clip color values and click OK. Now you can minimize these or close them down. We are finished with them. This is the image we are going to work with. Right click on the layer and promote background layer. Now in the background box or the foreground box, it really doesn't matter which box you place these colors into, but in one box you will have the color C09C9C, and the other color is E3D5D5. Now we're going to create a new raster layer, and we are going to flood fill that with that darker dusty pink, and then we're going to take that layer to the bottom. Now click on raster 1 and we're going to go mask from image. Now the source window is going to be this weave mask we had, which is called Weave Mask, so you need to choose that one. Source luminance, and invert this mask data. Click OK. Now we're going to sharpen while we're still on that mask raster 1. We're going to hit the sharpen 4 times, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to merge your layer group. Now we are going to apply a drop shadow of 1 in the vertical and the horizontal. You're going to have the opacity at 100, the blur at 0, and the color black, and click OK. Now go to image and canvas size, and we are going to increase by 100 in each of the dimensions. So it gives you the originals up the top. That was 600, so we make the width 700, and this was 461, so we make it 561 and place it in the center and click OK. Create another new raster layer. This time we're going to fill this layer with the light pink and take that down to the bottom. We're going to add a texture to that. The texture we're going to add is Winnie Texture .39, and the settings will be 70 in the size, 2 in the smoothness, 1 in depth, ambience will be 78, and shininess is 0. The colour, so left click on the white, and in here you're going to place B6, and you're going to place that 3 times, B6, B6, and you will end up with a grey colour. Click OK. The angle is going to be 0, the intensity will be 50, and the elevation will be 25, and then click OK. Now we're going to Effects, Distortion Effects, Spiky Halo. The settings you're going to have are -91 in the horizontal and -95 in the vertical. And then moving across, amplitude is 12, frequency is 32, and radius 2, and we're going to have the color. The color, you can right click on that and then choose the lighter color that you have. I have it in my foreground box, and click OK with that. Now we're going to repeat that. Just go to Edit, Repeat Spiky Halo. Now click on Raster 2, which is the dark pink just behind the mask. Now we're going to add a drop shadow to this layer, and we're going to have 10 in the horizontal and the vertical. You're going to have 35 in the opacity and 15 in the blur, and the color is black. Click OK, reapply your drop shadow and make this -10 in both the vertical and the horizontal. Leave the other settings and click OK. Activate your top layer, then select all, then select Selection Border, and you will find this in your Selections Modify area down the bottom here. Now we're going to click on the foreground box gradient and then locate your foreground background gradient. And I have the angle on 45 and the repeats on 5, and I have invert ticked, but it really probably doesn't matter. Click OK, then flood fill your border with that gradient. We are going to apply an inner bevel, and the bevel is number 6. The width is 5, the smoothness is 10, the depth 3, ambience 87, shininess 50, color white, angle 22, intensity 30, elevation 25, and click OK. We're going to apply a drop shadow, exactly the same drop shadow we just had. So start with the -10 and then repeat it and change those negatives back to normal 10 and click OK. Now you can deselect. Okay, now bring up your corner and copy and paste as a new layer. Be careful that you do copy the merged layer. It may open on raster 1 for you, so just take care. Now resize this by 50%. You will need to change the settings, could still be on pixels, so by percentage 50% you will need to retick this box and make sure resize all layers is still unticked and click OK. Sharpen that and then grab your move tool and move it up to this area here. So the sides of the corner will sit against the sides of the pink mask. We're going to duplicate that layer and then mirror horizontal, merge that layer down and reduplicate that, and then you are going to mirror vertical this time, which will place it at the bottom. Then merge that layer down. Now go to your drop shadow and place the drop shadow of 1 in the vertical and horizontal. The opacity is 100 and the blur is 0 and the color is black, and click OK. And then we are finished. So you just need to merge all of those layers together. Now you can put some text on that, some curved text. If you know how to do that, would be ideal. Now here's one I've done with some text on the curve to show you what I mean. I am not teaching that in this tutorial. I have a lesson for this in the course. So if you are doing my course, you will learn how to do text on a curve, and that is in level 3 of the course. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial for today. And if you did, please give the video a thumbs up. You can also leave me a comment down below. Now, if you do want to learn more things about this program, we do have a course. And if you want to learn to do text on a curve, that is in the course. I will not be teaching that on YouTube videos. There is also a link down below to the website where the course is kept. Okay, I will have another short beginner tutorial for Sunday. I am, however, going to be leaving the Tuesday tips for the moment. I am a ballet teacher and I am coming up to a concert in about 4 or 5 weeks' time, and there is an awful lot of work and choreography to be done for that concert. So I am going to run a little short on time. I am still doing videos for the course. Now, the course lessons are much more involved than these. They have a video, you also have the tutorial on a website, and there is also a PDF for you to download and keep. So those lessons take a lot more of my time, and they are a priority at the moment because there are people paying for that course. So they will take priority over the free videos on YouTube while I am busy during my concert. So I do apologise if the videos run short in the next 5 weeks, but that will be the reason why. Unfortunately, there is only one of me and only 24 hours in each day. I would love to have 2 of me and 48 hours each day, but it's not possible. So I will do the best I can for you, but first priority is my concert, second priority are the paying students on the course. So for the moment, I will be pulling back to 2 videos a week, and I would say closer to the concert, I would definitely pulling back to 1 and maybe even nothing for a week or so. Okay, well, have fun with that tutorial and please post your results over on the Facebook group. Okay, bye for now.